watching a closer look. Following the passing of late Sir Julius Chen, the New Ireland provincial government undertook a customary clearance ceremony on Friday, 28th of February, in the provincial capital, Kevieng, followed by a final one in Port Moresby on the 11th of March, 2025. According to New Ireland custom, the clearance ritual symbolizes the recognition of the deceased hard work and commitment when they were alive. In this case, the late Sir Julius Chen implemented a number of high-impact projects which were constructed during his time as governor. The last of PNG's founding fathers and the nation's second prime minister, Sir Julius Chen, passed away peacefully at his home in Uris, New Ireland province, at the age of 85. He passed away on the 30th of January 2025 and was buried on the 7th of February 2025. On the 28th of February 2025, the New Ireland provincial government undertook a customary clearance ceremony in the provincial capital, Kevieng. At each of the locations, including the Kevieng Airport, New Ireland Legislative Assembly, Kevieng Official Government Residence and Stadium. The event ended with a big feast for everyone to partake in, as is the usual New Ireland custom. Following that, the New Ireland community in Port Moresby hosted a special gathering and invited the New Ireland government delegation for the customary clearance program on the 11th of March 2025, on which the first parliament sitting also commenced on the same day.
What's happened this afternoon, or this morning till this afternoon, is that the New Ireland community in Port Moresby have hosted a special boom and invited the New Ireland government delegation headed by the acting governor, the Honourable Semi Missen, to customarily thank and appreciate the government of New Ireland and what it has done on this trip to Port Moresby to complete the traditional and customary rituals of laying a chief, in this case Grand Chief, the late Right Honourable Sir Julius Chen, to rest. So it is a customary gathering to appreciate, to say thank you, and you saw there a lot of exchange of miss, which is the traditional ceremony like this one, in appreciation for especially the delegation leader and also the assembly members. And all 17 members of the provincial assembly made this trip according to Port Moresby.
An event also took place in the parliament.
We have concluded all the traditional ritual customs and that sort of works right throughout New Ireland. And then New Ireland in the contingent of all the assembly members have come to complete and conclude this at the National Parliament yesterday. Yesterday you saw what happened was that the traditional chiefs went and performed a ritual, and that ritual was like a cleansing, or if you can also describe it as a wash down of the footprints. Now Acl Ep5 governor was been there all this time, and I remember our governor, acting governor, saying that over the last few years after the passing or the exit of Somare from Parliament, he was the only one walking alone on the corridors of power because he was the last man standing on the floor. But that's what it is. So we in New Ireland really appreciate and uphold and continue to practice our customs and cultures. And this particular one is a very special one because we do it for a chief. And Sir Jay, and I will attest to this, that Sir Jay has been honored as a chief right across New Ireland, and properly he would be the paramount chief of New Ireland on this occasion. We can address him that. So I'm really glad that being one of the longest serving officials, staff of the governor since 2007 up until his passing, I'm really glad that I'm still around to witness this occasion.
During the first Parliament sitting for this year, the members of Parliament paid their last respect to late Grand Chief Sir Julius Chen. The family members of late Sir Julius Chen, together with the Provincial Executive Council, were present at the public gallery to witness the last respect by the National Parliament. Prime Minister James Marape, while giving his tribute message, said he started his political career with late Sir Julius' political party, People's Progress Party.
I just want to appreciate the hand that he played in the ushering of my political career. I sincerely appreciate it. Mr. Speaker, it really is a moment of profound sadness for me to speak and to pay homage and pay tribute to this great man who shared the political life with other great men, the greatest in Sir Michael Somare, and all in that 1968, the Second House of Assembly, to prepare our country for independence from 1972 to 75.
Deputy Governor of New Ireland, Sammy Mason, said regardless of late Sir Julius Chen's absence, the New Ireland government is still intact.
The people of New Ireland, long time, this was the same message. We've been given long time and we lose life. We like, ask for all people, not give all this plus. Strong all the same time, said Jay, we go. The government of New Ireland is still intact. Government of New Ireland is still stop it. You know what, vacancy inside long display period. Long time, I'm losing you mean up to day. Natapos kami puro, you know what, government? By people looking at the program belong. Government since day one, by the book outlook. Last suppose you know government long time ago, we wouldn't be here today. Without him or with him, the government of New Ireland is still stopped. And I want to assure the people of New Ireland, the people of Papua New Guinea, that even though he's not with us, his spirit is here, but the government of New Ireland is still, and is still set up. Sejak bin school people are good. That time I will see people. Me play look about say me play no athlete. All the time something I school people along and people like stop what the pitch. Now you don't need to you below by the man more below road him gapan. All man below road him gapan. You also know the pitch. Like the day, we're here, the moment, I know, showing the park.
That's all we have for you on this episode of A Closer Look. Join us same time next week for another episode. On behalf of the entire team, thank you for watching and have a pleasant evening.